Smells like metal. So when I was growing up, I listened to a lot of music. But the thing is, with listening to the music, I didn't think of it in terms of genre. To me, country was the same as rock, the same as gospel. It was all music to me. And I grew up with my mom listening to the Oak Ridge Boys and Statler Brothers and various other country stuff. And my brother started getting me into a little bit more rock and pop and stuff. So I started listening to classic rock like The Doors and The Cars, Supertramp, Alice Cooper, stuff like that. But I still didn't think of music in terms of genre. It wasn't until I was in high school, when I was in Latin class of all places, that one of my classmates, a guy by the name of Jay Dukeshire, had these magazines. I believe one of them was Circus, the other one was Rip, metal magazines. So I say, let me see one of those. And he's like, okay. So I grab one of them, and I start discovering this genre of music that I never heard of, metal, or at least in my mind, I'd never heard of it. The thing is, I had been listening to metal and not realizing it. Alice Cooper, Kiss, stuff like that. And me, being the semi-rebellious teen that I was, decided to look more into this metal music. But I didn't know where to start. There was a lot of bands it was talking about in this magazine, and I didn't know any of them. I never heard of these bands. But I was determined to get into metal music, to try it out. So I went to my local record store. Yeah, they had record stores at the time in the malls. And I started going through the metal section. And I'm like looking at all the records. I'm not really sure what I'm wanting. And then I hear this couple talking. And they're saying, oh gosh, this album cover is horrible. How can anybody look at it? And me being the rebellious teen that I was, went right over, found the album, pulled it out, and purchased it. That album was Live After Death by Iron Maiden. I did not realize I would be buying one of my favorite albums. Definitely one of the best live albums of all time. It's actually a really good starting point to listen to Iron Maiden stuff because it has lots of different stuff from the first like 5 albums up to the Power Slave album. And he's got classics like 2 Minutes to Midnight and Run to the Hills and Hallowed Be Thy Name and Number of the Beast on here. And this is just a really fantastic album. This is the album that really got me into Iron Maiden. And Iron Maiden still continues to be one of my favorite bands. I've bought several albums by them. Somewhere in Time, The Number of the Beast, Peace of Mind, Brave New World, just to name a few. And then from that, I started learning about other metal bands. Motley Crue, Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, Anthrax, the Big Four. And when I was a kid, I would watch MTV. And I'd watch the Headbangers Ball late night on Saturday night. And there was also a local radio station from Rogers State College that would play heavy metal music on Sundays, and I would listen to that. And that is pretty much how I got into metal, and I'm still a fan of metal today. My first concert that I ever went to was actually Motley Crue. And I've also been to Metallica. Can you call Rush a heavy metal band? Some people do. I've seen Rush twice. And Iron Maiden, I will be seeing for the first ever time February 26th at the BOK Center. I am quite excited. Anyways, I ask you this. Do you listen to metal? If so, what are your favorite bands? Leave me a comment down below. See you later. Bye.